What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we got a small key, and then we ended the episode, and now we are about to see what is behind this here locked door, which honestly, there's probably not anything too great behind it, because it's just a dungeon room, really, but, you know, let's go ahead and see anyway. Now, you guys might notice, and I doubt that you guys noticed it, because most people don't pay attention to details like this in Let's Plays and all, but I have less arrows, and that is because I was trying to kill a Beamos by kind of shooting an arrow at the eye that spins over its like figure, I guess, over its body, and that didn't work. So that is what I'd like to call a waste of arrows. If I could just figure out how to push this box here, because I'm pretty sure that's what you use in order to, or this is what you use in order to what's it called? Get this switch here pressed. Oh wait, I know. It's actually not too bad. I'm guessing I'm going to need to get one of those statues over there. So we could try that, right? I have a feeling though that the issue is that I'm not going to be able to make the jump to the other side of this room while holding the statue, because I think that in order for me to actually jump and make it over there, Link needs to grab onto the ledge over there. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Well, it's worth a shot, right? So let's jump over here and okay. I see. Well, now that should be able to balance it off for me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab this statue, and I'm going to try to make it well, I can just throw it, right? No, I can't. And I like how when you throw it and then it falls into the water, it just grows back. I wanna take this moment here to show it to you guys. I'm gonna adjust this camera angle right here, and then, see? See? Just like that. You see how magical the world of Legend of Zelda is? Such a magical place where, in case you just so happen to drop your statue in water, you know, you could always just have it grow back. That's awesome. I see. I missed this. I missed that wall over there. Looks like I'm gonna need to blow that up. Excuse me, Link. I'm holding up on the control stick. I don't know why Link is going down. Please, Link, would you just obey? Listen and obey. It's like I'm a parent or something. I'm Link's parent, you know? I'm his dad, you know? I don't need the arrows right now. Even though we did get the arrows in this dungeon. I don't really need it right now. Throw! That was close. I was afraid that I was going to get hurt, and the last thing that I want to do is get hurt in Heroes mode. And we have more bombs. Nice. Oh. Looks like we're gonna need to fight something. Ooh, we're gonna need to fight two things, actually. Two giant statues that, for some reason, have their hands on their hips. Like they're ready to do a dance for me or something. Guys, gonna do a dance number for me? Hello, guys? Do I, like, touch them? It doesn't seem to work. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna use the Wind Waker to play the Wind's Requiem here on this wind symbol. Really, whenever you see that wind symbol, you know what you're supposed to do. Play that song that has to do with wind, using that baton that has to do with wind, that has wind in its name, actually. I don't— Whoa! Okay! They were closing in on me, man. If this was real life, they would collide right into me, and then the spikes would go through Link from both ends. That's really violent here, Nintendo. You know that kids play your games, and that is way too violent. I don't think that the ESRB rated this correctly. Okay. That was great, you know? I got hurt in Heroes mode. That's really what I needed. Oh! I keep forgetting what button it is to throw. What's with this? And I believe that these— What are they called? I still don't know what these guys are called now that I think about it. They were in Ocarina of Time too, but— And it's kind of weird how that bomb made it into that guy's mouth, because in actuality, it probably wouldn't have made it in like that, because I kind of threw it at its eye. I kind of like— If you guys haven't noticed, I kind of like talking about the great logic that video games tend to have. And of course, that's sarcasm, for those of you guys that can't sense sarcasm. I'm just kidding, I'm not trying to be rude. It's funny though, because I was talking with one of my friends, right? And she was saying, you know, I can't really tell when you're being serious or when you're being sarcastic at times. And I guess that's kind of not exactly so good, because I recall joking about things before, like saying silly things, and now I can't help but wonder how many people actually took me serious at the time. So, for the record, guys, you know, I don't even know what joke it is that I'm referring to, but, you know, I was joking, okay? You know, for any of my friends watching, you know, I was joking. Maybe I can play that command melody. That's what it's called, right? and pointers for me actually remembering how to play that. That's impressive, if I do say so myself. No, it doesn't seem to work. Yo! Hello? Hello? Were there pots outside of this room? Maybe I could use pots. I know that this is not the most entertaining thing to watch at the moment, and I apologize, but, you know, I think I just figured... Ooh, my bad. I think I just figured it out. I'm supposed to... Can I even open this door without throwing the pot? I don't think I can. Man, the game restrictions. Why does the game restrict me from doing things like that? From doing simple things like that? You know, if this were real life, I could do it. You can't help but wonder how Link opens those doors, really, because they slide upwards, but he doesn't touch them. All you do is press A and all. Oh, okay, I got it. So, I was focusing on the wrong task when really I could just use my Deku Leaf to fly over. And then what I'm going to do is call him. Come here. Come here. I don't even remember what button is. Oh, it says on the buttons on the top right that ZR is call. So for those of you guys wondering, to call, you know, press ZR. But now we can use the command melody. Excuse me, rude statue. I'm trying to see Link playing his baton. Press on the switch, man. I'm gonna make you. I like how he changes color when you're controlling him. For some reason, the way that he's glowing green reminds me of an Alienware PC, an Alienware desktop, really. It's funny because not too long ago I was looking at computers, at gaming computers, because, you know, even though I really like my MacBook, which, ooh, let me save this story for after I kill this wizard, who, by the way, reminds me of Kamek a lot. I don't really know why. Maybe it's the fact that, well, Kamek isn't a... Well, I guess Kamek is somewhat like a bird, right? Because it's a Koopa, and Koopas kind of look like birds. And I'm gonna do this without locking on, you see that? You can do it without locking on, kids. If your friends ever tell you that you can't do it without locking on, you know, you can. Anyway, as I was saying, I was kind of looking at different PCs, because in the future anyway, I want to purchase a new gaming PC because, one, even though my MacBook has been really reliable over the past 2 years, and yeah, I've only had it for 2 years, so it would, to me anyway, I think that's, you know, it's too soon to buy a new computer, but anyway, my MacBook is really reliable, but the graphics card is terrible, so it's really annoying to play games on here, especially when it's new games, except for Minecraft, of course, because really, even though Minecraft is a new game, a 3D game, it's not really so heavy on graphics, but whenever I try to play even Oblivion on full graphics, it can't handle that. It starts to lag. By the way, my MacBook has an Intel HD 4000. So for those of you guys that are really, you know, computer techs, I think that you're probably laughing at me right now. First, you guys are laughing at the fact that I couldn't figure out that puzzle earlier. It wasn't even a puzzle, I just had to fly over those lasers with the Deku Leaf. And now you guys are laughing at the fact that I have a terrible graphics card, so I don't appreciate that, guys. Could you please not laugh at me? I've got feelings, you know? Whoa, and that reminds me of Iron Man, look at that. These guys are like, they've got Iron Man suits. You know how Tony Stark has that triangle piece in the middle of his suit. By the way, I think I said it 2 episodes ago actually, but Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel superhero, by the way. As cool as Iron Man is, Spider-Man is, you know, where it's at. He's such a cool guy, you know. I'm curious, you know, I don't usually do questions of the day, and I wouldn't call this a question of the day per se, because it's, you know, not related to the game. But which do you guys prefer, the original Spider-Man trilogy or the new Spider-Man series? Because honestly, Tobey Maguire was a great Spider-Man. I know he was really emotional, but come on, you know, he's got feelings, you know, he's got the feels. But at the same time, Andrew Garfield is a really awesome Spider-Man too. He's got more of an edge than Tobey Maguire did, and you know what? I feel like I really like both of them, but I'm gonna actually, I don't want to state my opinion lest I regret what I say later on, but I like both of them anyway. So we're going to go ahead and align ourselves with the statue, because it kind of looks like we're going to do a dance formation, as I said in the last episode. I was afraid that after leaving the switch that the lasers would turn back on and then I'd lose some hearts because I'd run right into the lasers. That's kind of a painful thing, you know? I remember when I was a kid, I really liked using laser pointers. I had such a thing for laser pointers. The first time I saw... Oh! Oh, story time we'll have to wait for later, because I'm being chased right now. The way that you take these guys out, by the way, is you have to go around them, take out your sword first, of course, and then you see those glowing gems? Yeah, it's kind of their butts. It's kind of funny. I don't like using the word butts, because it sounds a little funny and childish and immature, but you know what? It's their butts. Or how about fanny pack? Could you say that? These guys are wearing glowing gem-shaped like fanny packs. That's kind of cheesy if you ask me. And I don't understand why it's taking so long for this guy to die, because maybe it was just an Ocarina of Time, because I know that there were enemies that were just like this in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and they only took, ouch, they only took one hit to be defeated, so I don't know what's up with these guys. These guys are like a stronger version, but oh man, I am really being, I'm being ripped apart by this guy. It's not even that hard, come on. There we go. Nice, and then he will blow up. I'm still trying to figure out though how to destroy those Beamos over there. Which, by the way, the Beamos have interesting designs in this game. Now, what was I saying? I know that I was saying something before those guys. Oh yeah, I was talking about how when I was a kid I had such a thing for laser pointers for some reason. Like when I first saw someone using it, I was like, whoa, that is awesome. Because you know laser pointers, right? They're not like flashlights in the sense that, you know, you can. I don't really know how to explain it. You know how when you use a flashlight, like the light disperses and it's spread apart. But with the laser, you know, it points at only one thing. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to explain this correctly, but I'm failing. Mr. Kagarok, could you put me out of my misery, please? Just kidding! Now, these Beamos I know that I can kill if I just aimed correctly and then shot. If I just aimed correctly and then shot. You know, maybe I can't do it. I know that there's a way to destroy these Beamos. It is killing me. Maybe I'll just use bombs. I know that that's how you do it in Ocarina of Time. I think I'm overcomplicating things. Let's try that. Oh, I see. I got you now, game. Thanks for showing that to me, game. So, you see how when the Beamo starts shooting its laser, it kind of reveals its head pretty much. So, that's your opportunity to shoot it, but this one is the one that moves, the one that spins around like that is a little bit scary and difficult. Maybe if I did this. If I moved closer, and then, there you go. That was scary. You guys don't know how scary that was for me, because I'm on half a heart. Kagarok! Excuse me for that little panic attack that I had just now. The Beamos look funny. Their heads look funny. They glow. They glow. This is, oh, that was close. That was very close. And by the way, maybe I won't spoil it for you guys, but what I was going to say is that the boss door is right there. Like, right there. If we could just take out this last Beamos and not die. Woohoo! We did it! Oh, nice. We've got a fairy here. I'm not gonna capture it in a bottle. I just wanna... I know that it'd probably be a better idea to capture it in a bottle, but you know what? It doesn't make too much of a difference anyway, unless I find one in one of these pots. Would the game be so merciful to me as to allow me to get another fairy? Oh, I was actually not expecting to get another fairy. Wow, thank you, game. I really appreciate that. I've been thanking the game a lot because, you know, it's been doing a lot for me. And you caught a fairy in a bottle. When your life energy runs out and you collapse from exhaustion, this fairy will replenish your strength. So that's really cool. It's not just really cool, it's actually like super cool. Like super duper cool. Like super duper Koopa cool, you know? That's Mario reference right there. That's a plus for me. See these extra points that I'm getting? And now you're probably wondering why I'm not entering the door, but I'm going to enter the door in the next episode. So thank you guys for tuning in. I know that this episode kind of ended abruptly, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. If you liked the episode, please go ahead and feel free to hit like or share with your friends. And if you'd like to see more from me, please go ahead and feel free to hit the subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me and would really help in growing my channel. So, until next time, take care.